microneedling has been around forever. We're going to do your nose now. But, you know, we just keep adding to it. So this time we're adding platelets. She could also do scarlet, which is microneedling with radiofrequency. So there's basic microneedling, there's microneedling with platelets, and then there's microneedling with radiofrequency. You can do microneedling with exosomes, you can do microneedling with all sorts of mesotherapy. So there's all sorts of ways to use this wonderful device. And microneedling is great for lots of different things. On its own, for scars and things like that, use it a lot for scars. And a lot of times I have done PRP facials with people, and they have said that it has made their eyebrows grow more. So I think that's great. You doing okay? Okay, good. So downtime, she might be red for a couple days. Not a couple days, usually maybe a day. So you kind of look windburned. But the nice thing about doing it with PRP is that PRP is very healing. So it actually, doing it with the PRP will help you heal faster. Scarlet too is another way to make it heal faster, because the coagulation from the radio frequency makes you heal faster. So, and then if you just do it on its own, microneedling is just great, as I've said like 20 times now. But I always like to ramp it up and do something in a little bit more. It could be with PRP or scarlet. All right, we're going to go under your eyes now. You okay here?
Very numb.
Oh, perfect. I love that. Okay, I want you to open your eyes and look all the way up. Okay, yep, look up, up, up. I'm going to just put some more platelets there. Up, 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 up to your eyebrows. Good girl. Right there. You can also take PRP and inject it. So we can inject it like filler. So you can inject anywhere really, but you can do cheeks or under eyes or tear tops or even lips. So it looks like filler for a couple days, and then after the swelling goes away, you look normal again. But the platelets will be making collagen right in the area that we put them. So a lot of times people will combine PRP with filler, and that's called the vampire facelift. So you put filler in, and then you kind of chase it with the platelets. So as the filler starts to break down, the platelets start kicking in and making you make new collagen. So the other places we could put platelets or do PRP would be breasts for the breast lift. We can inject the scalp for hair restoration. We could inject in the vaginal area to help with stress incontinence, as well as sexual function. And we can inject in the penis for the same thing, for erectile dysfunction. So lots of good places to put platelets. Those are called the O shot and the P shot, the vampire breast lift. Vampire facial is what we're doing now. The vampire facelift is when you do it with filler. As a quick summary. How you doing? You okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Pretty numb on this side too? Mm-hmm. Oh, good. All right. So lots and lots of PRP. There's really no risks to doing PRP. It's your own blood. So it's nothing that is going to harm you in any way. All right, here we go. Yeah, you got it. You doing okay? Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Let's do a little jawline too, okay? You up for that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Even though you have a perfect jawline, but I'm gonna pull this up a little bit this way. Sorry, getting serum all over you. I know that's the point, but go a little bit this way. Let's go a little bit underneath here. Okay, cool. Go get a little deeper. It gets a little sticky. That's why it's getting a little hung up. I like to go deep on these. Alright, you got it. You doing okay?
Yeah, I feel very numb on this side.
Oh, good. I like how you clarified on this side.
Both sides.
Oops, I'm throwing stuff at you now. A little bit more. Good, good. Almost done with this side. There's going to be thousands, you're going to have thousands of channels all over your skin that are open. So just for, for a little while. So tonight you'd want to sleep on a clean pillowcase. You don't want to sleep with like an animal that's going to lick you. At least for a couple days. So you just let these little channels heal. Let's get this one little spot. Okay. You're right. You're doing great. We're moving on to the other side now. Okay. Okay, here we go. Is it okay? On this side too, it's numb too? Okay. I guess I forgot to mention that we did do numbing cream for about half an hour to 45 minutes. I like this particular microneedling device also because the needles come vertically out of here, and then there's little scallops at the edge, so the skin doesn't get stuck up in there. Sometimes it can if you have a different type of device. It makes it more uncomfortable. And then with the needles coming vertically down, you get the same exact needle depth wherever we're treating. If you had a roller, you may not, because as you roll, the different needles will get a different depth. I also like the fact that it has to be plugged in, because I'm always going to get the same amount of energy out of a wall socket and not batteries. So that's why we don't never carry the battery device for a microneedling device, because it's just not as predictable. I know this is the part that was really irritating to you, so we'll just do the middle one more time there. How you feeling? Feeling strong? Okay.
The numbing cream really helps. I think on the jaw and the cheekbones, it's the most sensitive, but it's more like a vibration than anything too painful.
I'm going to go over your eyebrows, okay? Tell me if this is okay.
Yeah, that feels fine.
Okay, good. So hopefully you can stimulate some hair growth around here. I've had people tell me that they have gotten hair growth after the surgery pays for, even we're not really concentrating on the eyebrows, so. All right, we'll go on the other side now. This is perfectly safe to do over microbladed eyes. You wouldn't want to do it like right before or right after you got your microblading done, but weeks, months afterwards is no problem. You can see where it's a little bit more aggressive. There's a little bit more redness. You do have to go deeper in the areas you want more when the skin is thicker. So that's why we changed the depth around. All right. So I know you wanted to do lips, so let's do your lips, okay? Okay. How's this? Is this okay? And I usually recommend, so PRP facials are typically once a month for 3 months. If you did just microneedling alone, I would recommend 6 treatments. But everybody's different. I mean, maybe you love the PRP and you see improvements, but you don't have as much as you wanted, then do more. So everybody's skin is different. It's the practice of medicine, right? So you have to just kind of see what works for people. Cool. All right, well, that was good. All right, so let's do your forehead and then you can be done. Here we go. You okay here? Not killing you? The vibration bugging you?
Oh, it's just a little sensitive.
A little spicy up here?
Yeah, a little spicy.
I know this isn't a huge target for you, so we can just do like 2 or 3 passes. The nice thing about RejuvePen or microneedling is that you can do, everything's individualized, right? If you have areas that you want to treat more or less, individualize it for each person. So it doesn't have to be the same everywhere. Our skin is not the same everywhere. Even the 2 sides of our face are not the same. So we adjust accordingly to what your skincare goals are. I would of course recommend creams, routine of medical grade skincare products, especially because the medical grade products are actually watched over by the FDA, whereas the over-the-counter products are not. So it's important to know what's on the label is what's in the bottle, and what's in the bottle is getting delivered to your skin, and what's getting delivered to your skin is doing what they say it's going to do. So I'm just going to go around and just take a look and see if there's any areas that I need to give some extra love to. But if you are interested in learning more about the vampire facial, the PRP facial, platelet-rich plasma treatments in general, visit us online at RejuvenationMDMedspa.com.